Hi everyone, this is Neil from SingleBestAnswer.com. If you haven't already, check out SingleBestAnswer.com for your go-to UK MLA guide. We've got the whole curriculum covered. You can select any presentation or any condition from the GMC curriculum and we will have a question to cover it. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel because we will be posting content regularly and going through questions and helping you pass your UK MLA. Today we are going through a question about a 66-year-old woman who has fatigue and lethargy. She has ischemic heart disease for which she takes aspirin, and also she has rheumatoid arthritis, treated with sulfasalazine for over 10 years. She has no change in her bowel habit and her weight is stable. So this question is asking us to interpret some bloods. We're going to have a look at her hemoglobin, which is low at 91. MCV is also slightly low, 76. Ferritin is low. Iron is low. Total iron binding capacity, however, is high, and that gives us a big clue. Transferrin saturation is on the low side of normal. Any ideas so far using the cover test? Well, my initial thoughts are that for someone with rheumatoid arthritis, there are a lot of different reasons why they can be anemic. Most commonly, of course, is anemia of chronic disease. But in this case, I would say the HB is rather low for that. Also, I would not expect a low MCV. I would expect a normal MCV. Iron levels shouldn't be low, and ferritin levels are often raised in anemia of chronic disease. So this, to me, looks more like an iron deficiency picture. Is there any reason in the history why she might have iron deficiency anemia? Certainly there is. She is taking aspirin. That can cause GI bleeding. And let's see if it fits for iron deficiency anemia. You've got the low MCV, ferritin, and most importantly, low iron with a high total iron binding capacity. That's the biggest clue here as to whether this is a genuine iron deficiency anemia, which it is. So I would go for C, iron deficiency anemia. We'll go through all the options. A, we mentioned anemia of chronic disease is common, but in this case, the parameters just don't fit. B, hemochromatosis is, of course, a disorder of excess iron storage, where you would expect high ferritin iron. Total iron binding capacity may be low or normal. And the same with option D, actually, you would expect similar parameters, perhaps not quite as high as iron level or ferritin level. Option E, sulfasalazine. Well, she's been on sulfasalazine for 10 years now. Usually sulfasalazine, if that's going to cause problems, it does so in the first few months. You normally get a hypocellular bone marrow and you can get pancytopenia. So sulfasalazine associated anemia is unlikely. Also, it tends to cause a raised MCV. So in this case, we're going to go for C, iron deficiency anemia, because it is the single best answer and fits all of the parameters here. That is the right answer. There's a full explanation with this question at SingleBestAnswer.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I wish you best of luck for your exams. See you next time.